What's going on, everybody? I'm pro singer David Brailey, and I'm back with another Wren tune. This time we're hitting Wren's Screech's Tale. I said previously that I would definitely take a look at the tale of Jenny and Screech, but I wanted to go back to the original tunes 4 years ago, so this is where we are. As usual, I just want to address that opening, how cool it is. All right, so now as I'm getting into it and I'm getting into his style, while I understand they can't really pigeonhole him into any one genre clearly, but what I can kind of identify in his pattern is that it seems as if he's really kind of writing this almost like the Canterbury Tales. Like it's very medieval in the style of music and the choices he's making and the scales he's using, the chord progressions he's utilizing. It's really having that very just for that Canterbury Tales feeling, or like Little John singing in the tree, you know, if you will, like with that sort of thing that about to tell you a story, and here's this flourishment, and it's beautiful. It sets the scene. It sets his persona as well as it's like his signature. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like his I think you know what I mean. Anyway, so moving with this, it's really, really, really wonderful how he does it. Again, it's very similar to that of like Genesis, as I said in the last video. Genesis created an entire album called "Selling England by the Pound," and it was really very medieval. It was very similar to Canterbury Tales. It had very really utilized really crazy instruments, old medieval fiddles, and lots of crazy string instruments, double reed instruments from that time. Really, really beautiful stuff. And I feel as if this is a sort of same-ish thing, but set for modern times, and it in its own way. Does that make sense? It's very cool to listen to.
Story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? No, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch, for fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night.
I have to stop somewhere because it's so hard to pick places, and I know I could have picked that place or a place prior, and you would have been just as angry at me as you are now. But I just gotta. His ability again to create these characters and to create these levels and to create the higher stakes. In this song right here, we're listening to him. It's a story about a guy who just killed somebody and is, about to go after the police who's coming to arrest him. The stakes are life or death, and he creates that. He really, really does. And it just is man, there's part of me too, because I have done, you guys have all been so gracious enough to drop in some information about Ren, that he's Welsh and not English. I gotta be careful of that. And I know once you're told once, they'll tell you once, after a second time you get a slap. I don't want that. But yes, he's Welsh, not English. He went to Bath to study music, and lives with Lyme disease. And one of the things that I wonder about this, especially because he did so well in the first song that I listened to, is I wonder if these characters that he creates aren't parts of himself, because he is so self-aware, he is so in tune with himself and in tune with the world around him, and it feels like these are either parts of himself or people from his own story that he's created and has used to become an outlet for him, and just what a cool ride to be on. I really dig it. So let me pull this back a few seconds and let's keep going.
My fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow. That is really wild. Isn't he? He's just so good. That was, man, incredible. Everything, his influence, everything he's influenced from, it comes out in his music, and he knows so much, and he has so much influence, and he's clearly studied. Obviously, as we said before, he did go to school for music in Bath, which includes mass amounts of music theory, music history. You've got to go all the way back to keep moving forward, and he's really utilizing what he went to school for, and it's really awesome. He's made it his own. It's his own style. It's his own storytelling, and I'm looking forward to hearing the update he created just a year ago. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Cheers.